Okay, I think it's August 15th. It's been a couple of weeks since I did a walk around to this thing because it kind of just keeps looking the same way. But thought I'd do one. I've been taking quite a few tomatoes out of here, and these little eggplants over here are still producing. A little cup of deal with it juice right there. Definitely need that this morning. Took one of these big monsters off. I put a video up of when I cut these old German. Very interesting inside. The Romas, well, they destroyed the Florida weave they were on. I have a plan for next year how I'm gonna address that without putting cages on them. But goodness, they ended up turning out pretty good. A few more of these old German tomatoes. These are definitely quite a bit younger, and these plants only put out 3 or 4 tomatoes each, just the way it went. Here's a whole bundle of them. These are on the old German plant, but I just don't think that's gonna happen. Like, they're that big, but they end up being this big. So they're either gonna all grow together or some are gonna stop growing. But oh man, this cherry tomato seems like a new one every hour is ready to go. So they're fun. They're fun to bring Claire out and mess with. A lot of times, I'm getting a lot of this going on. You know, I think that the plant just decides that it don't need that branch and just gets rid of the branch. So plants look pretty healthy. Otherwise, you know, I've seen worse, but that actually is still going. But these guys have actually started doing really well. These are the black prints, and you can see what they're up to. They start turning this real dark color, and that's them being ripe. And the Amish paste over here, we took a few more off. Looks like a critter actually took some off, so hopefully that one was yummy. Oh yeah. At least eat the whole thing, you know. Alright, let's put that over there. A raccoon will take that. I was like, I thought there was one on here. But, it is what it is. To be honest, there's enough tomatoes for me. But I think that was that darn woodchuck. He's starting to become not my friend. And you can see the aromas are doing their thing. I'll say that these bigger tomatoes that are growing on the even the black prints that aren't really that big, these indeterminate types, they seem like the skin is like softer, or like the flesh, not the skin, but like the flesh is less firm on them. I don't know what that means, but aromas have a pretty seem like they have a pretty firm fruit. The peppers probably should have got cages. This poor plant here, he's doing his best. He's got so many peppers on him that he's falling over, poor guy. I'm gonna have to give him a hand. And I tore out a bunch of these silly winter squash because they were big old plants with no fruit set, and I don't understand. We went by the directions, and they were planted really close together, and not a lot of them set fruit because I think they're just too close together. But darn it, did they grow green. So I've got a monster squash in there I've got to get out today. But I wanted to show you these crazy Armenian cucumbers. I'm out here at about 10:30 a.m. and at my house there's not really any sun on it yet, so the the bees are still going bananas. But look at this crazy. All right, so that one is pretty young. Let's go over here and find the Mac Daddy. This is the original one right here. Look at this guy. Yeah, come on now. There. This thing is a goofball. Still going, so I'm gonna pick it. And then there's a couple more here and here. And they start, where's that one at? They start like this. Just this little guy here. So, yeah. Here's that zucchini I was telling you about. Let's get in here and get a shot of him. Oh, let's get that off of there. One-handed. Ooh. Might have left that one on there a little too long. Whew. That's a big zucchini. All right, guys. And potatoes are over there, not growing. So, all right. In a couple of weeks, I bet this looks a lot different because, ooh, deal with the juice. Yummy. Because I'll probably have time to take off a lot of the tomatoes and a lot of the other things. Probably going to start gearing down going into September. So we'll see what happens. Talk to you later.